Morning. This is Nita and Miss Panda with the Timepiece Garden. And yeah, we're in the garden. Got the drip hose going. Little things I want to do in here. I want to go ahead and get the peppers attached to their stands because they're getting tall enough, and I've got baby peppers on them, so they're going to need some support. The other plan is to come in here and harvest the garlic because it's finally gone over. I'm looking at harvesting my parsnips, and then adding some compost and some feed to this area and planting. Safe. All right. Talk to y'all in a few. Alrighty. So, Mother Nature abhors a vacuum. What that means is when you have bare space, if you don't plant something, she'll plant something. I don't need a bunch of weeds. So that the goal is to plant some stuff that's going to grow and still has plenty of time before winter. So, we're starting here with some buckwheat. Try it out, see if we can fill in the spot. I still have compost and some rabbit manure and stuff to mix in and add into all of this. Because I just dug something up. I'm going to go ahead and put some Cosmo here. And some nostrums here. And I'm going to go ahead and do a second planting of green beans. Because they'll do well here. That makes sense. I did this last year. I had planted green beans in August and still harvested. They just did well up here on my hill. So, we're going to do it again. So again, I've got some composting to put out here and just to help re-enrich the soil because, I just pulled radishes and what the hell else was in here? Oh yeah, my parsnips. Yeah, radishes and parsnips. The onions never grew over here. And the garlic. So it's just, let's go give them some nutrients so these guys, as they continue to grow, will grow well. All right, talk to you in a few. Alrighty. Tied up and supported up. So this is that tomato vine that was hanging way out. Just way out here. So he's, tied up and getting back into the group. I've also figured out that this is a birdhouse gourd. So Melflower's back there. Does that make sense? And you can kind of see on the bottom of that one. I'll zoom in. Here you go. There's no bump under him. There's some ants doing what they do. But there's no bump under him, so he's a male flower. But if you come up here, that's a female flower, and you can see the baby birdhouse gourd, just like you can see one right there. So my answer is just awesome. I have more birdhouse gourds than I thought. Now again, this one I had to have dropped a seed or something because he's just doing his thing. Whew. All right. With that, my corn is that one is waist high, and then in the back there, shoulder high. That tall one back there, that one is as tall as I am. I'm 5'9", so it's awesome. They're doing well. Alrighty, what else did we do? Hi, Panda Bear. I know it's Mama talking to the peoples. So tomatoes are doing good. You saw the ones that I harvested. I still have plenty more. There's some there. There's baby rose there. I got tomatoes everywhere. But I like a good tomato salad. So again, tripod at the end with 3 sticks for the peppers. They don't get as tall as the tomatoes, but this will allow me to, you can see where he's just starting to bloom right there at my fingertip. Got little buds, but this will allow me to stake them to the poles to help them support the weight of the fruit, the actual peppers, when they start peppering. And then the other thing I did was, it's almost time to go into the house, was start tying up my crookneck squash. Now it doesn't send out tendrils like the gourds. It does not have those. So what I got to do is I got to find the vine, makes sense, and then tie it to the frame. And then I should have done it and I forgot to come out and look. Once it gets tall enough, I need to bring it to the outside of the hoop. And that way, as I tie it up, it goes up across the top of the hoop, and the hoop actually supports it, not the blue strings. So that one I should have done here. Does that make sense, on the outside? But I didn't catch it in time. So this one here will be awesome because I've caught this one in time. I'll be able to pull it out here. Does that make sense? And that way, by the time I attach it to the next rung here, it'll be on the outside, attached to the rung as it goes up. The fruit will hang down on the inside. Becomes really easy to harvest. Same thing. That's the tip of the vine here. Pull it this way to get it out, so then it can come out on the outside. Keep it up off the ground. Makes it easier to harvest the fruit. Keeps the blight and stuff from getting to it. Keeps some of the beetles, because they like to be down on the ground. If it's not on the ground, then they don't get into the boring of the vine, because the vine's all the way up here. So having said that, yeah, you can tell I still got lots of flowers there. And what you see are lots of male flowers, but then if you look deep, I'm trying to see if there it is. If you look deep, there's some fruit. And it's like that just all the way through. This one's awesome. You can see 2 fruit right there. You know, yay! Same thing there. There's a fruit. There's lots of them. There's gonna get, hey, leaf in the way. Get down right in there. You can see there's 2 or 3. You know, lots of crookneck squash. Say the Birdhouse Gourds here. Now these were started later, I'm assuming, than the one that got there with the corn, because it's in the corn that I started early in the house. So it's had, I don't know, a couple of weeks longer to do what it does. So why it shows male flowers and baby females. This one's still just showing, you know, vines and tendrils, and you know, you can see the fruit sets. Sorry, there we go. You can see the fruit sets. I think that's a male flower. Again, because there's nothing, there's no bump under him. Whew. This is just going to be awesome, though. I tell you, from the inside, to me, it's already awesome when I come walking down here to the garden. You know, because it's my Alice in Wonderland hoop, and it's green and almost completely full on the inside. You know. And there you can see the flowers and some of the fruit a little better on the inside. Because, you know, the leaves and the vines, I'm pulling them to the back. So just awesomeness. Sunflowers looking good. Zinnias look better. I won't lie, I came out here with some yard guard. It's supposed to be for mosquitoes, but it scared most of the crickets or grasshoppers away. So I don't have, you can see I've got new leaves. Not a lot of damage, so that's awesome. Sunflowers are doing good. Same thing, new leaves, no damage. Our little gifted cucamelons hanging out, doing what they do. All right, with that, y'all have an awesome day. Panda's got herself a shady spot because I'm getting ready to lose the sun, or getting ready to lose my shade back here. So it's time to clean up. She's supervising. Tell me to get it done so we can go get some lunch. All right, y'all have an awesome day, and I will talk to you later. So just a quick 30 seconds. I've been worried about my butterfly bushes since Snowmageddon because it killed them back really bad. But I'm happy to announce it's going to bloom. You can see right now it's dark purple, and then right there at the very base, there's a couple of them in bloom. You know, that they've actually opened, so I can't wait. Yes, it's the first spire. Yes, I get a little excited. But it's there, it's in bloom. Which, you know, to me means it makes it, or it made it. So that one's not bloomed yet. It's got a couple of small heads on it. Whew. All right. Like I said, that one would be short. I just got a little excited because I see purple. So, y'all have an awesome day. And Miss Panda and I will talk at you later. Alrighty, today's harvest, all cleaned. This is the last three of the elephant garlics. You can see where they've got baby new starts that come off of them, and then, you know, had done well. You know, you can see all his cloves on him. So, now I won't be eating any of these this year. I don't know, I might eat one of them. Most of them I was growing so I could get the starts and end up with a large garlic crop, because the 5 that I have aren't going to be enough to get me through the entire winter. So these will all get separated and planted individually, and then all of my new starts here will get separate, you know, planted individually, so I'll have a large garlic crop. And these are my parsnips. Now I had the same problem last year where they grow, but they don't get large. You can see that's just, you know, finger length. Nowhere near as large as what you see in the grocery store. At first I was thinking, well, maybe my soil is not loamy enough or sandy enough, but they, you know, they're all roughly the same size. Even the thin ones that never really got large are still that same length. So I don't know if they're, you know, I don't know what they're running into that is stopping them from going deep, or if it's just this particular species that I got that only lets them get, you know, finger length. But you can smell them. God, they smell like parsnips. I can't wait to do buttered parsnips with garlic tonight. But they're fat, they're healthy. You know, like I said, you can smell them. You know, if you like parsnips, trust me, these are awesome. So yeah, I'm having parsnips tonight with steak. Butter, garlic, life is awesome. But that was today's harvest. You know, all right, I will talk at you later.